Hello, I'm Oliver. The ordinary is to say that there's no definition for philosophy, at least not a universal and concrete one. Almost all philosophers tried to define philosophy and gave a definition for philosophy, but none are widely accepted. The lack of a definite definition for philosophy is more about philosophy than about definition. Because philosophy is so free in its essence that even to define it is a complex philosophical activity. So, because of its freedom, when a philosopher creates a theory, for example, he defined philosophy, philosophers rapidly debunk that theory. You may think that it's good because it creates a plurality of ideas, and that's what makes philosophy progress. But we're not progressing. I mean, there's no progress in philosophy. By almost 3,000 years, philosophers have wondering the same things. The apparent progress we see in philosophy actually is limited to a branch of philosophy. For example, 99% of physicists believe in gravity. 99% of biologists believe in evolution. But in philosophy, it's different. So when there's a progress in philosophy, it's limited to a group of thinkers. For example, the progress in skepticism, or the progress on Christian philosophy, and so on. But in general, there's no progress. Philosophers criticize even the axioms. And those schools of philosophy compete with each other. Philosophers compete with each other. So if there is a disdain for philosophy by the public, by the crowd, that's for three reasons. One, there's no progress in philosophy, and no one wants to spend his entire life on something there's no progress. And two, there's no practical utility to philosophy. So a possible utility to philosophy is clinic. I mean, philosophy must be just like art, a psychological help. If is there a utility to philosophy, it is as art, as psychological help.